Surprise, it's me. Okay, lesson 2 on John Classen, one of my favourite children's authors. Before we start, I need something. Hang on. This. That's quite nice, but no, maybe not. This one. This actually is my hat. Keeps my head dry. This is too much like the last one. No, we can't wear that one. Of course. Right. Now, this is quite warm actually. Good. Okay, so here, no, down here. Good. Right. So, lesson 2 on John Classen, and we're going to read a new book this week called "This Is Not My Hat." Ready? This hat is not mine. I just stole it. I stole it from a big fish. He was asleep when I did it. This is my favourite children's book, by the way. And he probably won't wake up for a long time. And even if he does wake up, he probably won't notice that it's gone. And even if he does notice that it's gone, he probably won't know it was me who took it. Sure about that, little fish? And even if he does guess it was me, he won't know where I'm going. But I will tell you where I'm going. I am going where the plants grow big and tall and close together. It's very hard to see in there. Nobody will ever find me. There is someone who's seen me, but he said he wouldn't tell anyone which way I went. So I'm not worried about that. He went that way. I know it is wrong to steal a hat. I know it doesn't belong to me. But I'm going to keep it. It was too small for him. And it fits me just right. And look, I made it. Where the plants grow big and tall and close together. I knew I was going to make it. Uh-oh. Nobody will ever find me. On the next page, it's just got what's going on in there. Oh, something's happened. Look, the big fish swimming past. Look. What's on his head? That is the end of the story. This is not my hat. My favourite children's book. Now, as I'm sure you realise, it is wrong to steal something. It's wrong to steal something that does not belong to you. And that's not just the only thing that is wrong. There are lots of things that you could think of, lots of rules that you might be able to think of that we should all follow. And of course, we're going back to school next week. So I wondered whether you would be able to do a little bit of work for us ready for our return. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to create a poster. It can be this way round or this way round. It's up to you. But I'd like you to create a poster of some classroom rules. some things we need to follow. We normally do this at the start of the year, don't we? We come up with some rules that we're going to follow, like don't throw things around, or always listen carefully to the teacher, put up your hand when you want to talk, all that kind of thing. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to create a poster with some of those rules on. It can be bright and colourful, it could have pictures on it, it could have nice bubble writing, anything like that. One poster with lots of different rules that you think we should follow in the classroom. And then what I'd like you to do is to try and bring that back into school on the first day of school so we can put them up. We're going to need some new displays up in our classrooms when we come back to school, and we can also talk about those rules, and it will help refresh your memory of the way we should behave in school. Now, you might want to use some contractions like don't and can't, mustn't, shouldn't. That's okay, but they're quite negative rules, aren't they? Like don't steal. Try and think of some positive ways of looking at those rules as well. So not just saying don't talk over the teacher, you could say put up your hand and wait. So you can think of different ways to word your rules. So don't be like this naughty fish who stole the big fish's hat. That's just one thing he's got wrong. Have a think of some other rules that you think we should follow in the classroom. Create your poster, email them to us, but also bring it into school when we come back. Classroom rules, off you